away. How difficult were the Denver Broncos today?
Yeah, they're a good football team, and they played really well today. So we just couldn't make enough plays, and certainly early just didn't do enough on third down to stay on the field and score points and move the ball, and got in the hole there. It was just too tough to dig our way out.
Was the plays they made early on that looked like they had schemed up well and had them?
Yeah, we definitely had some chances on third down. I had a chance to Jules down the field, but I wish I had made that. That certainly would have helped. So, it's just a tough day for our team, and we fought hard. We just came up short to a pretty good team.
And what happened on that throw to Edelman and then the one with the collie at the end of the second half?
That's overthrew him.
Will you get harder as you get older or not?
To lose? I think any time is pretty tough. I mean, it's always it's tough to get to this point. Next 2 weeks from now, there's only one team that's going to win that game, and that's a tough one to win. So, anytime you come up short of what you're trying to accomplish, it's not a great feeling. But I'm proud of our team and the way we fought. We got a lot to be proud of, and we'll be back at it next year.
It was extremely arduous year for you, just based upon the personnel, all that was on your table, all that you came through. Personally, is this a more emotional loss, like Jim was asking, than a lot?
They've all been tough at the end of the year. I mean, I've had some losses in the Super Bowl, which have been really tough. Last year's loss in the championship game was tough. This year's was pretty tough. So, losing's not easy.
Man.
I give them a lot of credit because they played really well. They made a lot of plays offensively and defensively, and they got a good football team. So they're going to be tough to beat in a couple weeks.
Tom, what did they do to take away the running game from you guys? Obviously, once you get down, it takes it away a little bit, but it seemed like you were really intent on taking that away at the start of the game.
Yeah, we didn't do much of anything really in the game, so running or pass it, we just couldn't get a lot of, it was hard because we didn't complete the third downs, so then it's hard to really get into the run game. We had 2 3-and-outs to start the game, so it's hard to be productive when you're not making third downs. So third down conversions early weren't good, and we just didn't make enough plays.
Pretty helpless there at the end, watching the Broncos run the timeout. Was that a helpless feeling there?
Well, they're pretty good. I mean, they got a good offense, and they've done that, all season. So, once they get the ball, they got a lot of guys, they can throw the ball to, and a lot of those guys made plays today. So, I give them a lot of credit. They made a lot more plays than we did. They played great. I mean, they got a very good offense. They've probably the best offense in NFL history. So, and they certainly played very well today.
As he's making those drives, are you thinking, sensing that your margin of error is decreasing all the while, or are you not even worrying about that during the game?
Well, when you play good teams, I think the margin of error is pretty slim all day. And, we dug ourselves a pretty good hole there. And I don't know if it was 20-3 or 23-3, or just couldn't do enough. So, they got a good team, and they made a lot of plays, and like I said, I give them a lot of credit.
You put this one on yourself a lot. When you look back at this one, do you think you'll put that one on yourself more than some of the others?
Anytime we lose, there's things I can do better. So certainly, there's things I wish I could have done better today to help us win.
With all the guys going down, are you surprised that this team's able to make it this far? How proud are you of this football team?
Yeah, I think this team is a very resilient, tough, hard-nosed team, and we just got beat today by a team that played really well, and by a good football team that plays really well at home, and we got a good team. We just didn't play well enough today. Only one team gets to advance, so that's the NFL playoffs.
Losing to Lee Purdy.
I'm not sure.
That caliber, I expect him to go after that spot.
Yeah, I mean, he's been a great player for us, so it's disappointing to not have him out there, but that's what happens sometimes with football games, and you got to find ways to bounce back, and our guys fought hard, just didn't make enough plays to win. They played. He played great. They played great. They played great as a team. They got a lot of good players, and he certainly is, one of the greatest players to ever play. So he had a very good day, and their defense played good. We just didn't get enough no pressure on that team to, we're playing from behind all day.
With that crowd noise here, how much did that affect your rhythm on offense?
I thought we handled it pretty well. So I wouldn't say that played a big factor. I'd say more of our lack of execution. Third down, early part of the game was a big factor, and us not being able to sustain drives and really get a handle on our running game and certainly move the ball to score enough points.
In previous season, I think it was last year, about this feeling kind of being like you're on a treadmill, you're running, and it just shuts off.
Yeah.
With a finite, we can see the finite end of a career, and Coach Belichick, everyone sees that finite end. What is the motivation for you every year to come back and get to this level, and get past this level?
Well, it's the same way it's always been, and it's certainly for the New England Patriots, it's to win, and it's to win every time you take the field. And we did a decent job to get ourselves to this position, and like I said, there's two good teams that we're playing. Only one team gets to advance, and it's a team that played better today. And they played good. They got a lot of good players, and I thought they made plays offensively and defensively that really helped them win. And certainly, I wish I could have done more to help us. Maybe something could have been different.
Edelman was just very emotional in the locker room. What did you learn about him, his desire to compete this year, and how much do you want to go next year?
He had a great year. I'm so proud of him and everything he's accomplished, and I couldn't be happier for him and what he's accomplished personally, but certainly his selflessness in helping the team, and he just had a great season.
What happened in the fourth quarter where you guys were able to get the offense going? What changed for you guys? Was it something scheme-wise or something they did? It did look like a little more zone there, but what worked for you guys in the fourth when you got back into it?
We were executing a little bit better. Just found some spots and made the throws and catches, and we found a little space in there and made some plays. So I just wish we could have done it for 4 quarters.
The touchdown run, the run that you had, what you saw there. And,
yeah, they dropped off in the coverage, and I found a little space, and it doesn't happen too often when we run them in, so it just wasn't enough. Okay. I just wish him luck. So I have a lot of respect for him. He's a great player and competitor. He certainly is a great player and played great today. Our offensive line played really good. They pass protected really well. Gave us some spots in the run game. So, they fought really hard and played hard. We just couldn't do enough there, like I said, early in the game to get points on the board and make it competitive. And, got away from us a little bit and tried to fight back, but it was too big of a hole. They got a little bit of pressure, but, I thought we handled it. We just, the one play they got the sack, it was a good rush. He's a good player, so just couldn't quite get out of the way of him. So thank you guys, I appreciate it. Have a good off season.
Quarterback Tom